Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on?
Hey.
I know, I'm a little... I've been all over the place today, man. But, you know how we do this. Good evening, ladies and gents. This is the 16-ounce podcast. I am Duvet,
And I'm Jay.
and we lit.
We're here for another one.
Yep. Don't mind me. I'm eating like a little cookie right now, because haven't had much to eat since work, so... But yeah, man.
What's going on? How you feeling, bro? I know you were down and out last week.
Yeah, I'm still, I was recovering for a little bit, but now I feel better. I got this agility test tomorrow. Not gonna go into details, but
Hey, good luck.
I got some in the morning to really do. So I got this big jug of water to
Stay
chug for
hydrated,
like
baby.
6 hours and stuff.
Water's important.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Water's super important.
be dead tomorrow. So
Well, yeah, at least you're feeling better, though, right?
yep.
Oh, by the way, for anybody wondering.
Oh yeah. Oh,
what it
yeah.
looks like. That's the front. I don't know, can that camera see it right there? That's the front. And that's the back.
Damn. Oh yeah. That's legit right there, folks. Advertising at its finest.
This motherfucker's so heavy. I'm actually sweating my balls off right now. It's actually a really, it's a nice ass shirt.
Oh yeah.
I just sent out a hoodie and I'm delivering 2 more shirts tomorrow too. So,
I gotta put my order in. Shit.
with this being said, I mean you already know this, but
Oh yeah.
I've been working on a website for us. We'll get the exciting stuff out of the way first, I guess.
Hell yeah.
So, I've been working on a website to get us all on one area. So we'll still be on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We'll be here on BICBP /radio or -radio.com. We'll still be on YouTube. We'll still be on TikTok. Like we'll still be everywhere.
Yep.
But with this website, you'll be able to go right to our website, and you'll be able to click just the icon up at the top, and it'll take you directly to our pages. We'll have that. I'm opening up a store, not a brick and mortar, but an online storefront, so you can personally place your own order for our merch. And you type in, obviously, your billing information and then your address, and instead of it coming to me and then me shipping it out to you, it'll come directly to you. So, I'm working on it. I am in no fucking means at all a fucking website builder at all.
Deadass.
So I'm working hard here.
Nah, man, we appreciate that. For you already know.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to get that situated. It's probably, I want to say my target date to get that live is like 2 weeks. But realistically, with everything I got going on, and I might be back to work next week.
Oh yeah.
Finally, probably like a month.
Shit, hey.
So when I get closer to finalizing a date, I'll let everyone know, and we'll get that dropped. And then, the big news.
Oh yeah.
We have a guest coming on, and you're gonna find out the date right now myself because I
Oh,
forgot to
shit.
text you like a terrible person I am.
Catching me off guard, man.
We are gonna do even though there's a UFC fight next week.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're gonna discuss this right now in front of everybody.
Y'all getting it right now.
He is good for anytime around 1 Central, which is 2 p.m. this time. So, because I don't know if I'll be back to work, I couldn't make it during the week, so I made it for Saturday.
All right, cool.
So, I figure we record on Friday
Awesome.
because there's a UFC card on Saturday.
Okay.
And then Saturday, we have our live interview, so we'll be doing a double episode.
It's fine with me.
And that one will just be short, simple. Like, that'll just be the interview with,
Yep.
I keep saying him, like everyone knows, but we got Smiling Sam Alvey
You already know that's huge for us.
coming onto our podcast, so I'm excited about that.
Whew. Man.
Big shout out to him.
Yeah, big shout out to
'Cause-
Sam, bro.
It's big.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most people might not think it is, due to his track record over like the last 8 fights or whatever. But still, when that man came into the UFC, he did tremendous things, and he beat one of Wheatfield's finest, in
Yeah.
Rashad Evans.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I'm gonna bring that up too.
yeah, you
I'm
got.
gonna let him know. Be like, hey, bro, listen, I respect you, dog, but you ever lay hands on Rashad like that again, dog?
Hey, yo, man.
But
That's a blessing, bro.
yeah. So we got Smiling Sam Alvey. So next week, I think we're just gonna bring to you a double episode, but because we'll do one Friday, so we could talk fights, and then Saturday will just be the interview with him.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday we'll be live. Saturday we will not be. However,
Yep.
that's really it.
Shit, man. You already know, man. Like,
So
that's another big guest. After we had
Jared Vandera.
Yep, Jared Vandera was on with us. As y'all know, that was our first our first
Big
big
like
guest.
professional guest.
Yeah, professional guest.
No disrespect, John.
No, of course not, man.
And Tim,
Y'all
love
are
you guys.
boys. That was a fun podcast. Like I said, we need y'all back for that. That was a good episode.
They're coming. But he said, I forget what date he said. He said they're coming back. Him and Matt. So
Let
they'll
us
both
know.
be here.
But yeah, this is obviously a huge opportunity, and it's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
So obviously, we have way more of a following now, and that's
Yeah,
because
I'm super excited.
that's
dude.
what I'm saying,
He-
man. That's because of y'all. So just
and
keep
he's cool
listening.
as shit too. So I can't wait, man. He's
So yeah, man, y'all the ones that make this happen. So keep listening. Keep doing what y'all do every weekend. We just gonna keep bringing y'all the best that we can. So
yeah. We and like I said, I got you guys up here so I can see your comments on Facebook and
Yep.
stuff, so we can see you guys live
so
as well.
now we
So
will
we
jump
appreciate
into this big episode, man, because we gotta recap some stuff.
I don't know if it's gonna go as big as. Did you watch last week's?
Yeah,
What, 3.5 hours?
yeah.
Dog. All right.
I had to listen
Hold on.
I had to listen to it in bits and pieces.
I'm gonna do this sponsor real quick, and then we'll get into that because I owe these people an apology for that shit cutting out because we were gonna keep going.
Oh man,
So we are brought to you by GHU Game Station. I've been lucky enough to work with these guys actually a couple times now, and it's nothing but fun, man. You could check them out on Facebook, GHU, capital G, period, capital H, period, capital U, space, Game Station on Facebook. It's the perfect weather. They're getting booked like crazy right now because the weather. People don't want their kids in and out of the house and the whole nine because we don't know if it's going to snow. We don't know if it's going to rain. We don't know if it's going to shine. We don't know what the hell's going on out here. But now is the time to book them personally because it just keeps your house clean. And even if not, man, there's a lot of fun in this. They have retro gaming, current gen. I've beat some kids in Madden, beat some kids in 2K. BJ himself has done the same. Nah, man, it's a cool thing to check out. So make sure you check out GHU Game Station. And appreciate y'all.
yeah, man. They got another event coming up.
Yeah, they got what's next? They got a lot of things coming up. Honestly, and I don't know specific dates, but I know they got an NHL tournament coming up,
Oh wow.
which is the first one ever.
Oh yeah, I know that's huge.
Do they have a Tekken tournament coming up too? And then they have a Villicon at Villa Marie College.
Oh wow.
I think they're doing a Mortal Kombat
Oh shit.
tournament there too,
Well,
I believe.
I'm a huge Tekken guy.
So I'll have to double check the dates. I'll do that in a little bit. Also, so to get to it,
Yes.
I apologize. Last week is the longest episode we've ever done. I've ever done.
I already
sure
know.
you've ever done.
I already know.
Me and John were going on for a minute, dog. Like it was actually a really fun episode because it was like we were just shooting the shit about UFC. That was literally it.
Yeah, nah,
I had a
man.
couple things written down that I wanted to talk to him about. But like it was a lot of fun. 3.5 hours, man.
Man, like I said, man, y'all got to some good stuff. It was a good listen for me. I mean, even though I was under the weather, but I had to listen to it in bits and pieces because 3.5 hours is a long time.
Yeah, so that episode dropped a little late because
How long it was?
the person I was talking to. So This is what I want to apologize for. The computer shut down on me.
Oh shit.
We were
Technical
going to keep
difficulty.
going. I was going to get back on and try and get back in, but I was trying to figure out how to save the episode and stuff like that, and I wasn't able to. However, to my cousin John, thank you so goddamn much for recording that on your end as well.
Savior.
Because we were able to send the boss man the
Savior.
audio files. That's why there's no video this week. No TikToks going up, none of that stuff. Because we didn't have the video.
But Savior, man.
I was just worried about getting an episode out because as much fun as I had doing it, I really wanted to get it out for the people. So I'm super, super, super happy
Yeah, man.
that he was able to save that shit.
Yeah, man.
Because it was just a fun episode, man. I had so much fun.
Sure
But yeah,
did.
so sorry for that. That's only available on the BICB slash or dash radio.com. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. So it's not up on YouTube just strictly because there's no
Yeah.
video. But yeah, man, it was crazy. 3.5 hours. We probably would have went like close to probably had it not cut out, it probably would have been like a 4-hour episode.
Man, but hey, that's
4 and some change.
good though. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a
it
lot
was a
of
blast,
content.
man. It was, but yeah. So sorry to the people that were listening, and then all of a sudden I was in the middle of explaining something, and it just completely
Damn.
went out.
Damn. But shit, man, that was
So it was
good.
tough.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, you did pretty good for. I mean, I had to do an episode by myself before and that shit.
Yeah.
I know you had your cousin, so that was a blessing in disguise because he helped save the
Yeah, I hit
episode.
him up last minute. He was like, "Hey, bro." Someone said this is a little staticky. So.
No, you good. So obviously, I'm gonna start off I'm gonna lean into the recap of UFC 283. Was it? It was 283. Yeah. Man, listen. Jamal Hill, that's my guy. I don't know if you're listening to this, bro. I don't know if you'll ever listen to this, bro. All right? But I just want you to know, Jamal Hill, new light heavyweight champion. I never doubted you. You are my guy, bro. I fuck with you. I love how you fight. I love the show you bring. Yeah, you legit. You legit. And the story is crazy. This guy was about to leave the UFC. No respect given his way. Then he gets a title shot and just completely routes Teixeira
Yeah.
to get that.
Well, I think I said that too. Was that like if it goes to the ground in wrestling, Glover's gonna win. But if it's standing in kickboxing, Hill's gonna win, and that's what Hill did.
Oh my God.
Man's an animal.
Nah, yeah. Like I said, bro, that was a good performance, bro.
It makes me excited though for him versus Yuri.
Oh yeah.
So
That is such a if people aren't excited for that now, I mean, just wait. As soon as they make that official, y'all gonna be
Yeah.
lit. That's a fight. Oh man, that's a fight. I love that
yeah,
fight.
I mean, well, that's just it's. I don't know. Yuri to me, I think is one of the best strikers in that division on a personal level.
Oh man.
But if you watch what he does, man, he's just. You think you have him in trouble, and all of a sudden Dominic Reyes hits him with a fucking wild ass elbow that you never thought he would have done. He would have thrown.
Yup.
Nobody even really knew that was in his arsenal. So like when I mean one of the best strikers, to me, I mean like unpredictability, strength, the way he mixes up his shots. You don't really know what's coming next, and that length that motherfucker has. Oh
Yes, bro.
God.
It sounds like you could be describing Jamal Hill too. And that's
Well,
the
yeah,
thing.
I mean, it's Jamal Hill is definitely a great striker, but I just think overall, well-roundedness, I think Yuri's a better all-around fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Where Jamal Hill is probably one of the best kickboxers in that weight class.
Yeah, dude. I
In the
mean,
light heavyweight.
I'm not just the shots, bro. The combos, the shit that he was throwing at Teixeira, catching him with is just that was ridiculous. Like, if it got fight of the night, didn't
Yeah.
it? Oh my
I'm pretty sure it
goodness,
did.
it was awesome. Just a side note, real quick. I mean, Teixeira obviously retired, great career. I think second oldest champion in UFC history. It says second oldest. I read.
I don't know who the hell would be the oldest.
Second oldest probably in that division. I don't know. I read he's second something.
I don't know. The motherfucker's like 46 years old.
I don't know. We gotta check that. I gotta read. I gotta see what the fuck I was
50.
reading.
So
Yeah,
would have to
damn.
be 47, unless, well, over there they could have been 46 in 234 days, and he was 46 in 222 days.
Yeah, something like that.
That's how they count that stuff.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey,
You have to if it's that close.
Listen, at 46, you should be counting them days, man, because it's like, hey,
Yeah.
I want that.
Nah, but it was a great career, man. Teixeira definitely one of the best to do it. The fight card was obviously in Brazil.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
that was
Shogun. Both go out, man.
Yeah, Shogun. I feel so bad for Shogun, but he's a legend though.
They did him dirty on that last fight.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, all shade. I don't give a fuck. I almost said no shade, but all shade, man. They always do guys like this, man.
Yeah.
Donald Cerrone, he doesn't care, but
Yeah.
Shogun definitely, I feel like, deserved a little bit better, but it's okay. I mean, we all know what type of legend he is. The guy is just his impact on the whole thing has been profound. So nothing but salutes and hopefully a healthy life for my boy Shogun. Definitely one of the OGs, and he deserves to go out and get his flowers. Another thing on that card. How would you call a fourth fight? What is the name of that?
The what?
A fourth fight. I know we get a trilogy for 3, but what the fuck do you call 4? I'm so serious. I don't know how you would call that. A quadrology or some shit. I don't know. But the fight with Davidson Figueroa and Brandon Moreno.
It's over.
Oh, it's over now.
It's over for sure. Moreno showed he's a way better fighter.
Yeah. Moreno got the strap. I love the fight. It was everything that I thought it would be. Everybody disagreed with the TKO, but you got to realize my mans couldn't see, and it wasn't off eye poke. That was a straight.
Oh, that was a straight shot.
Yeah, straight shot that shut that up. So, yeah, I definitely don't agree with how the fans were just throwing stuff at Brandon. That was wild. Be better, Brazil.
Well, Brazil's always been like that.
Yeah, that was wild though. Come on, guys. You just can't throw shit at somebody.
Brazil is literally the out of country Philadelphia Eagles fans.
Yeah, I get it, but at the same time, y'all just can't be throwing shit at people, man. Come on, man. Like you guys are known for being one of the best to host an event, So
Yeah.
I get it. Like it looked like eye poke, whatever, but at the same time,
He hit him flush, man. That was just a nasty shot.
Yeah. I don't know, but that was a good fight. I enjoyed that fight too. Yeah, Brandon Moreno's just bad dude.
That's
bro.
one of my favorite dudes, man.
Yeah. Oh no.
I don't know if there's anyone. Honestly, right now, I don't know if there's anyone that could beat him. Personally,
in that division, hell no. I don't see nobody doing it.
I don't understand, bro. You want to see if you could fix that fucking
What?
cord or some shit
What? This one?
to the microphone? Apparently, it's staticky still.
What? This one?
Yeah, this one right here.
All right, man. I'm gonna try and get techie. You gotta carry this for a little bit.
Still scratchy, but we can understand, y'all.
We good?
I would maybe just leave it. Yeah. I got to get a new one. Anybody wants to buy me a new one? No, I'm just,
Hey, we'll take it.
I'm just playing. I got one at home. Another one. I'll grab it.
I just untwisted it a little bit. As long as they can still understand this.
Yeah. This mic over here that I got for this live stream.
All right, bet.
That thing's old as hell.
But yeah, more recent news, kind of wild, but it's probably not relevant. You saw Conor McGregor got hit.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
Wild.
My man was riding his bike and just got torched.
I don't even know what the fuck happened.
Basically, as fucked up as it is, I seen someone said it.
Oh my god, bro.
Someone said he got hit by Francis because apparently he got hit by a small ass car
Hey yo,
at full speed, and someone was like, "Nah, it was just Francis punching him off his bike."
hey yo. Hell is a hot place, man. Let's
Bro, I was crying.
Woo! Anyway, I hope you're okay, man. But damn, I that popped up on my thing, and I was like, well,
Yeah, yo, I
okay.
seen ESPN send that through, and I was like, whoa, hold up. What?
Like,
Hold up.
I hope my man's is all right though. That's the most important thing, you
Yeah.
know.
No, facts.
But yeah, what else did I want to get into? The heavyweight division, obviously John Jones,
Yeah.
about to fight
Kind of called
Cyril
that. I
Gane.
mean, two fighters we said, and he
Dude,
got one of them.
dude, you already know I wanted this one.
I think he's going to torch Cyril Gane.
Really?
Yeah. I've had some time to brew this one up in my head, dog. And
No octagon rush, no, none of that.
Dude,
He's a funky guy, bro.
he is, but he's just going to come in. He's going to dump him on his fucking head. And he's going to just. He's going to
I think it might be closer than you think.
I don't.
I really do. Yeah, think about it, man. This is this guy's first fight at heavyweight. Okay, he's never really been hit
That's
by a
fine.
heavyweight. Okay, and Cyril Gane is not just no normal dude.
I understand that.
Cyril Gane is a heavyweight who moves like a fucking featherweight.
But here's my thing, though, is if he can't even out wrestle Francis, what makes you think he's going to be able to out wrestle John Jones?
I mean, you have a point. I get that.
I'm just saying.
You have a point. I get that.
And we know how John Jones fights.
Yes, but me personally, I feel like activity matters. Okay, you know, especially like if you're moving up into a division, you know, like you haven't really done much. You haven't done shit. You've trained for it. You've gained the weight. Like that's all cool. But we haven't seen you fight in 3 years. Besides the, you know what? Let me not make bad jokes right now. But you know, we haven't seen you fight really in the octagon.
Fight a UFC fighter.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like I'm just saying, man. I think and Cyril Gane is legit. So I don't know.
I mean,
I think it'll be a great fight.
I do
Maybe
too,
that's
but
just
I see
me.
like a
being-
round 2-3 knockout.
Shit. I don't know. Depends
I mean,
on.
Ty's the first person to sit Cyril Gane down, right?
Yeah. He also did beat the fuck out. They did beat the fuck out of each other, honestly. But that was a war.
I don't know. I just got my money on Jones, man, because Jones, if you look at his whole light heavyweight career, he beat people at their strongest suits, right? Like he wrestled DC, and we know DC is one of like the best light heavyweight wrestlers of all time. You know, he went out there and did that. He's went out there and kickboxed with Reyes, and fucking that was a good fight. Reyes probably should have won that, but
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm not denying it. But I'm just saying he goes out there and tries to fight people at their strong suits.
Mm-hmm.
I think at heavyweight, I think that changes,
Well, we'll see.
and I have a very good feeling that he's gonna come out. He's gonna strike, but then he's gonna he's gonna go to the wrestling aspect. When he finds out how good of a striker Gane is, I think that's when he goes to the wrestling.
Yeah, basically, it might come down to his ability to, Cyril Gane's ability to try and deflect that. And that's.
But if he couldn't do it against Francis, he definitely ain't doing it against John Jones.
Well, Francis is also a massive human being.
Yeah, but
Massive.
don't matter.
I don't know. I think that kind of does matter.
I don't know, man.
Bro, if I was standing in front of Francis, Jesus.
I mean, you're only 6 foot. Right?
Yes.
What are you, 5'11"?
But him standing in front of Cyril Gane, he still looked like a fucking Mack truck,
I mean,
bro.
I get it, but I don't know. Still, Francis has 0 wrestling skills.
I don't know, man. To me, I mean, Francis is a different thing. Francis is like something out of an anime fighting show, like huge. I think he just built like a boulder. So that's wild. But I don't know, man. I think it'll be a great fight.
Yeah, he is a big dude. But I don't know. We'll have to watch him beat up Tyson Fury next.
Tyson
Usyk to the sidelines.
Tyson Fury, what bullshit, man.
Let's go, Francis.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I hope Francis just.
There's a lot of people saying Francis can't do it. Francis is a boxer.
He is. I mean, he is a striker first, but you know, surgery on the knees and never really been a box. Never really boxed before.
That's what he originally wanted to do. That's where he started, was in the boxing gym. And then his coach said, "Yo, you would be better in the heavyweight division of the UFC."
Shit,
He said, "I want to box," and he said, "Let's try the UFC first."
Shit, I mean, we'll see.
And then that's when he signed his contract, got in the UFC. and he's always said that he wants to box. So I don't know, man.
I mean, shit.
If that's what it comes down to, I got my money on. I got my money on him.
Shit, man. We'll see. We'll see for sure, cause that's just something I you know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean we'll see though. We'll see what it comes down to because it's gonna be a good one. At the end of the day, however that fight comes out
Mhm.
is gonna be different.
Yeah. Also, another huge. Well, to me, it's huge because he's one of my favorite fighters ever. Um, Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal was announced for UFC 287. That depending on this dude's chin now.
Masvidal's getting smoked.
Yeah, depending on how his chin goes, I don't. And I'm a Masvidal fan. I don't think Masvidal's gonna win. No. But I want a brawl. Like that's what I want. No doubt. I think we'll get one, but it's just how long can that chin last? So, but that's a. I mean, all respect to Jorge for taking that fight because Gilbert is.
We just seen what he did to Neil Magny.
No, yeah, Gilbert is a monster. So, I mean, you watch that fight and you still want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely fried him, but what are you gonna do?
That's fight of the night, bro.
What's your opinion on Amanda Nunes? She backed out of UFC 285
Huh.
and said that she doesn't think that Irene Aldana deserves the number one shot yet. So she wants her to fight Juliana Pena. Pena said no. So now she's fighting Raquel Pennington at 285, and the winner of that fights Amanda Nunes.
Okay. That was a whole bunch of shit in one.
Yeah. So Nunes said she's not fighting Aldana. She has to fight Pena.
Pena said no.
I'm not fighting her. So they put Irene versus Raquel,
Okay.
285. Winner of that fights Nunes.
Okay, so here's my thing. I'm going to just address the Pena thing. Or I'm going to assume. I don't know the details, but I'm going to assume. I think Pena said no because she just wants to rematch with Amanda. That's all she wants. I just think she wants one more shot. I think she feels like she deserves another shot. Now, who do I agree? Probably not. But at the same time, I see it's 1-1. Why don't you? But if that's the reason for her turning down that fight, then whatever. As far as Amanda saying no to Aldana, why?
Maybe she feels that Pena deserves that fight too, and she doesn't want to go fight
Yeah, but like
Aldana until that trilogy's over. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's what I would assume too, because Amanda doesn't look to me as one to turn down. She's never really turned down a fight, to be honest with you.
But the fact that she said, "I want Pena to fight her," is like, I think that's her way of like, okay, I know Pena's gonna beat her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
that's
then I
like a
get
way
my
to sneak it
trilogy
out.
fight.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of her way to do it. But then I think Pena feels like she shouldn't have to
Do that.
to get up there. And I mean, that's not up to Amanda, right? Amanda could ask all day for Pena, but the UFC is just gonna do what the UFC wants to do.
Yeah, I mean it's a tricky situation, I think, because I mean obviously, bro, I think that could be a good trilogy, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that Pena doesn't deserve that. Yeah, she didn't look good in the second fight, but Amanda didn't look good in the first fight.
Exactly.
So we can't. I feel like you got to finish that.
We could get the two of them at their best.
Yeah, like
their fight, and that could be fight of the year all written all over.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you got to finish that. As far as Aldana and Pennington, I mean that's a good number one contender. Yeah. But the fight between Pena and Nunes has to be made along with that, I think.
I think you just pull them off, put them on the same card.
Yeah. But Pennington and Aldana, that's a pretty good fight. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's not a good fight.
I was really looking forward to 285 with the three. It would have been Gond and Jones as the headliner.
Mm-hmm.
Shevchenko versus somebody.
Oh shit.
And then it would have been. Oh, I have it on here somewhere.
Shevchenko. I think she's the fucking GOAT.
Shevchenko versus Grasso. And then Nunes versus Aldana. That would have been the three fights on that card.
Oh my god. That's just gross.
Yeah.
But
with Amanda pulling out, I mean, do they try and find a third title fight for that, or do they just rock with the 2 title fights and call it a day? Because that would have been the first triple belt
Yeah.
fight because Jones and Cyril Gane, whoever wins that is their interim champ.
Interim heavyweight champ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that's for the belt.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That UFC card's gonna be just up in the air. I mean, you got the main event, but what do you put around it? What Amanda pulling out now? Let's just see what they do.
Yeah.
But no, in that scenario, I mean, if I'm the UFC, I'm sorry, you got to make that trilogy. You have to. That's just me. I don't know if they'll listen to us. We're just some normal podcast guys that don't know shit. But
Yeah. No, I agree. I definitely think that's.
But the Aldana and Pennington fight, I mean, good on them to make that at least. But
Yeah.
I see why Pena said no, and I think I see why Amanda said no too. But that's just my theory. Amanda doesn't turn down fights, so she either wants Pena or she just really thinks that Aldana doesn't deserve it. And who am I to say no? So,
Yeah.
But that's how I think on it. I think that's how they handle. I think that's how you should handle the situation. But we'll see. We'll see how that rides out.
I agree.
But yeah. Damn. What else is noteworthy? See, guys.
What else is what?
What else is noteworthy about this right now? What else we got?
Oh, I mean,
Because we can just jump into boxing or something. But yeah.
I mean, we could talk about the new fights that were announced. I mean, we talked about it last week too, but we can go more in depth with the fights that were announced. Cheeto versus Sandhagen, February 18th.
That one makes me happy.
That's a good fight.
That one makes me
That's
happy.
a very good fight.
That I'm gonna say this, bro. I know Corey gonna be the underdog.
Oh yeah.
I just have a feeling he's gonna be underdog. But he's gonna win that fight.
I think so.
I think he's gonna win that
I think he's
fight.
coming in with the upset for sure.
Yeah. No disrespect to Cheeto. Cheeto's a beast. But I'm telling you, bro, this is a different Corey.
They both got a chip on their shoulders, so that's
Yeah.
what makes this fight like super interesting. It's
And-
not somebody that's fighting for nothing.
And that's
these are
the-
2 guys that are going. Both these guys right here could very well be champions at some point.
Yeah,
in their
and the thing
careers.
about this fight is, specific to Sandhagen, the history in this shit's crazy. When he lost to Cheeto is when he really turned around. Like when he turned a new page.
when he
as
lost
a-
to Jan,
Was it Jan? Corey? I
Yeah,
think
you
it all
talking about
started.
that- You talking about that like last minute fight he took against Jan?
It might have been that one, but I think it all started with Cheeto, the loss to Cheeto.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember that's when he was like that's the
Yeah.
that's the loss he never got back,
Yeah.
and Cheeto went on a run after that. So Corey, I think this is a redemption fight for Corey. I think Corey needs this right now, just to build it up, keep that momentum going. That's a great fight though, bro.
Yeah, I like that fight.
That's fireworks.
I'm taking
bro.
Corey on as the underdog.
No,
for
yeah,
sure.
I'm taking Corey as the underdog too. Whoever's a better out there, make some money because he gonna take that. I'm sorry, I'm a big Corey Sandhagen guy, man.
Yeah, and then after that we have Piotr Jan versus Marab, March 11th. Piotr Jan versus Marab. Ooh, March 11th.
Ooh,
Yeah. That's a hell of a fight.
damn!
I like that one.
What? I like that one too.
We
What?
might see Jan go on a 2-fight, well, like a what? This would be a 4-fight losing streak if he loses to Marab, right?
Yeah,
Because he lost twice to Aljo, right? Or once?
yeah. I think he
Once.
lost twice.
I forget.
Nah, I think he lost twice, bro.
Lost twice. Then he lost to O'Malley.
It might have been twice.
I forget.
I mean, you know, our memory isn't really too bright right now.
But yeah, so I think personally on that fight, man, I think Marab's gonna win. I think Jan is mentally defeated.
Yeah, I mean, after the last couple fights, I just.
Oh no, he beat. So yeah, no. So he lost to Aljo by disqualification. Then he beat Sandhagen. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Then he beat or lost to Aljo and then lost to Shaw. So he'd be on a 3-fight losing streak if he loses to Marab. So with that being said, I don't know, man.
I mean,
He I don't know. That's a good fight though. This is my favorite fight right here. Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev.
shit. I mean, I see why you like that. I see why you like that.
That's got Michael Chandler versus Gaethje 2 written all over it. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
my
that's
god.
That's got those guys.
That's like, let me beat the shit out of you real quick and see how you can redish that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That fight there is
Bruh,
that fight there is gonna be something.
y'all gonna lose a lot of brain cells in that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah.
Man,
that's-
but I'm excited for all three at this point.
yeah.
That's a lot
yeah,
to look
'cause
forward to.
We talked about Valentina Grasso. Talked about Nunes and Aldana. What happened
Yeah.
there?
I like that fight though, Shevchenko and Grasso.
I do too. However,
I just think Shevchenko's just, like I said, she's the GOAT to me. That it's not even close when she fights somebody.
No.
Like aside from the Amanda Nunes shit, which I mean raised eyebrows on like two of those, but besides the Amanda Nunes fights, man, she smokes everybody, like everybody.
yeah.
So if she just does this again, especially to Grasso. Grasso's no slouch. I
No.
mean, she just keeps beating top tier talent, dog. Like
That's it.
At some
And
point,
at some point for her too, she's just got to call it a day, right? Because if she just wipes out the entire division,
I mean, what else can Shevchenko do,
yeah,
bro?
what do you do? You know, like I don't know.
You got to get bored.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to be bored of just tearing people up, man.
And then the last thing, Raul Rosas Jr. has getting his second fight in the UFC against Christian Rodriguez.
Hey, another
So,
step up for the kid, man.
I think that's a quick turnaround. I mean, 287, you know, for a young cat like that, good for him.
Yeah, I
Getting
mean,
his
he wants
second
to.
fight in.
He wants to get to the bag.
He said he wants to be the youngest champion in history,
I mean,
and it's very possible.
oh, at this point, he's good. He deserves that.
He's 18. He could have a belt by 20.
So
What up, D?
Yeah. Oh, hey, shout out, bro. Shout out. You want to do the next sponsor before I jump into boxing? Because boxing
Yeah,
is a lot of
yeah.
shit right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can
We are also brought to you by Trainwreck Fitness. Shout out to John and
Guys.
Matt Crowley.
the
You boys are the truth. You know, they sell shirts and hoodies. But on top of that, these guys are really big into the fitness side of stuff, man. They're really big into boxing. Well, I'm not even say boxing. I'm gonna say combat sports in general, because they do kickboxing, they do MMA, they do jiu-jitsu, you know, the whole nine. These guys are really cool, man. Make sure to check them out on Instagram if you want to get a hold of some of their merch, or just check out their training videos, man. These guys, they moved to a whole different state and started up some crazy shit. And big outs to them, man, because they're doing it. So check out Trainwreck Fitness. It's in all capital letters, Trainwreck_fitness with 2 S's, CO on Instagram. Make sure to check them out. Help sponsor them guys too, man. Buy their merch. So
Yeah, though, man. Those are the guys, man. I can't wait to have y'all on for another one.
yes, sir.
The last one was legendary, and those are the guys, man. I gotta put some orders in, man.
Yeah,
I got a lot to do, you know.
I
But
feel you. A lot of money to spend.
oh, the world's so expensive now.
Well.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
boxing is pretty wild right now. I mean, just gonna recap a couple things. I know we didn't really talk about it much. There was a fight between Chris Eubank Jr. and
Yeah.
Liam Smith. I guess that ended in some controversy. Liam Smith, I guess, hit an illegal elbow on Eubank, which kind of knocked him out, apparently.
Some sounds like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I watched it. Like I had to illegally stream it. Don't get on me. Don't get on me. And I can definitely tell you that if Chris Eubank wants to fight the BBC on that, he might win, because Liam Smith definitely caught him with an elbow, and I don't know how the fuck you don't call that a no contest. but you definitely have a case if you're Chris
That was a
Eubank Jr.
UFC elbow, dog.
Yeah, that was bad. Holy shit. But yeah, that is just that's horrible.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about
I
that.
I feel horrible about that, man. Especially if I'm Chris Eubank, like you had this fight lined up with fuck, I keep forgetting the guy's name, bro. Now that he got his license stripped and shit.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm gonna remember.
I know what you're talking about,
I
yeah.
remember the son versus son, dad versus dad shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember his name. Oh, Conor Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went from having that fight just dropped. Then he came up with the Liam Smith fight. Now you lose. This is a loss. Wild. Off an illegal elbow. I feel bad for the guy, man. I really do. I hope that he gets this shit. I hope he gets this appeal and he wins that shit because that's ridiculous.
He'll win it without a doubt.
Oh no, for sure.
They probably already got together and were just like, yeah, we're just waiting for this shit to come across the desk.
Yeah, like
Like-
no, man, get that back.
They probably had a conference call like, hey, if this comes across the desk, how do y'all want to handle this?
What are you gonna do? You can't fight
This
that.
way, when it comes across the desk, they're just like, approved.
But that gotta be like he don't even
That
gotta
should
sit.
be the quickest conversation
That's
ever.
what I'm saying. The man should walk in. He shouldn't even be able to sit down.
No.
He should be able to just go. Wow, you're
Yep.
out.
That's,
There you
yeah.
go.
Congratulations.
Yes, bro. Get your W back.
Here's your purse prize for winning.
Dude, that was
Because the difference between winning and losing is in
Big.
boxing is big.
big. Yeah. So, yeah,
Chris,
Chris.
they probably didn't even get paid yet.
Yeah, man. Chris,
They're
Eubank,
waiting.
get that shit back, man.
Nah,
tell him to fuck off. That's crazy. Anyway, the next thing is Deontay Wilder making some crazy ass statements. I mean, I don't know if y'all follow him on Twitter. I don't really have a Twitter. I go on the internet for all my shit. Apparently, one of the lines in his little Twitter rant was that, I mean, obviously he's getting ready to fight Andy Ruiz in the spring. You already know I'm excited for that. He made a wild ass statement though, saying that Andy Ruiz would need steroids to beat him. I don't know, man. Wilder is something else when it comes to the Twitter fingers, man. That I don't think. But honestly, you know what? I'm gonna say this. It's good to build up some heat. You know, like it's good to get like the blood boiling between these two because I feel like it was a little bit too respectful. I mean, obviously you have the styles to make it popping, you know. But everybody likes a good blood feud, and you know, saying to another guy, yeah, you definitely need steroids to beat me. That's kind of a low blow in a way. I think. I don't know how Andy Ruiz is gonna react to that, but I don't think it's gonna be nice.
No.
I don't think it's gonna be
no.
nice. Saying that you need enhancements to beat me, that's an insult at that
Yeah.
point.
I don't know, man. I think they're just trying to sell that fight.
Yeah,
I
oh
think
no.
that's why he's just kind of chirping.
That's what I'm
Because that
saying.
fight's been kind of quiet on like the promotion side.
Well, you gotta remember, Ruiz doesn't really talk shit.
No.
If anybody's gonna talk shit in this thing, it's Wilder.
Oh yeah, we know that for a fact.
Yeah, so if Wilder gets the ball rolling on the shit talking, then you might hear Ruiz. I mean, I've never seen Ruiz really talk shit, so we might see another side of Ruiz get brought out because of this, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I want to see an angry Ruiz, not no happy, humble Ruiz, man. Not after everything you've been through.
Yeah, we'll see what we get through this though, because
That's a fight, though. I can't wait for that, bro.
yeah, I'm pumped.
Y'all need to announce that, like, quick. Venue, date. I'll go. I actually go to that. As long as it's in the States, man. Don't put that shit in, like, overseas or nothing, bro. I ain't got a passport yet. So we got to work on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For our next fight that I'm about to talk about. If I even want to go to that at this point, if they don't call it off. But, yeah, that was wild. Wild. Pun intended. You know, that was pretty good. Anyway.
Unofficial dad joke.
At this point, I don't know, man. The first two stories of boxing, man, y'all got me way more interested. The third one is crazy, too. Now we got Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul announced for the 26th of...
25th.
25th?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Whatever
I don't-
the fuck they're doing out there.
I don't know how to fucking feel about this one. Like, I like it if it happens.
Tommy's got so much at stake on this.
Oh, his life is on the line. Okay.
Literally, yeah.
His reputation, his life, his way of living.
His last name.
Yep, his last name, his clout, everything. Everything. I
Yeah.
mean, to a sense, you could say Jake Paul too, because if he loses this fight to this guy, that'd be kind of hard to come back from that.
Yeah,
But
but he's not gonna lose his father. He's not gonna lose his brother. He's not gonna lose
yeah,
his
you're not gonna
last
get
name.
disowned, you know.
Like, yo, Jake Paul. Yeah, like Jake Paul loses this fight. Yeah, he will never live it down.
Oh no,
But
oh no.
he's still gonna have another fight lined up. Everything's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
Tommy Fury gets beat. He might literally come up dead.
fuck coming up dead. I mean, if you just get disowned, that's over. Like, that's it. I mean, at this point, though, I don't like either Fury, so I don't even think it feels good to be a Fury right now. No offense, just saying. But yeah, for a casual fan, this is gonna do numbers. I think people will buy it just to see what type
I
of
think
fucking.
the thing is people hate Jake and people hate Tommy.
And then you just want to see both of them beat the fuck out of each
You
other.
literally want to see them both throw, like one throw a right hook, like both throw right hooks,
And just get knocked
the fuck
out, yeah.
together.
Oh man, that'd be wild.
Both hit a 10 count, called a day. But I don't think Tommy's got that kind of power.
Oh, come on, bro. The guy looks like he could be on The Bachelor, and that's not a
Yeah.
good thing. Okay.
Nah, I'm not a fan.
Nobody's a fan.
I'll be
bro.
rooting for Jake on this fight.
Oh, for sure. I hope he routes him. I think that'd be awesome.
I hope it's like a first round TKO.
Oh yeah. As soon as he gets clipped in the jaw, just night. I'm like, oh
I
wow.
hope he hits him with one of them looping overhands and you just see the punch come down and you see Tommy just
Dude,
down with it.
catch him right in the temple. Oh man.
Yeah.
He ain't getting up.
No, hell.
Nah, he's not getting up. I don't care, man. The man talks a lot for somebody who really hasn't done much. So, the minute he gets hit with some type of power.
I'm gonna watch that fight. That ass. I watched some of Jake Paul's fight. And I think I watched his last fight. I did watch him knock Ben Askren out, which was a grand old time because
That was funny. We all knew it was gonna happen. It was just funny to watch. Shitty service,
that, man. You know, I don't know. This fight is just It's not gonna last long.
Oh no.
However, Tommy could shock the world, but I don't know. Cause
Imagine if he does. Fuck.
whatever. Even if he does,
That's your reaction. Whatever.
His guys that he's beaten still have way more losses combined than they had wins for his opponents. So, on that note, even if he adds a 6-win Jake Paul, is Jake at 6 wins now?
Yeah,
6?
6-0, I think.
Even if he adds that to his opponent's win-loss record, they're still off. Like, I think they'd be like 7 and 258 or some crazy shit like that.
Jesus.
I think only one of his fighters had like 1 win or some crazy shit. Yeah.
Oh, I remember we talked about
Yeah,
this.
like one, he'd like 1 or 2 and 258 or some fucking, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
But, however, I think just like I said, I think Tommy's got way more on the line for this. Like I said, Jake Paul would never live it down, whatever. But all it would take is for him to come back, start somebody, and it would be a wrap, right?
Oh, no.
But I just think Tommy has. I really want to know, like, is his dad and his brother really just gonna be like, "Catch you later, Chief"?
Oh, bro, look, with the history that all these guys have, what can you? If you lose to Jake Paul, and you're Tommy Fury, that's just. It's gonna look horrible.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that, bro.
See, I think they should put Jake and Logan versus Tommy and Tyson. 2v2 boxing match.
Oh my god,
Punches only.
it's never happened before.
Not in the U.S. or the U.K., but in like fucking Poland or Russia, I'm sure it has. Because,
Oh.
those people are built different.
No, yeah. So,
What do you think about your boy moving to super bantamweight?
Xander,
Nah,
Naomi.
Naomi Inoue.
I mean,
Giving up his titles and then going to fight Stephen Fulton in the spring in Japan.
oh, he's going for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, I'm letting y'all know. That's a that's a fight. Oh my god,
That's dangerous.
dude, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that might be
You
fight of
didn't
the
know about
year.
that?
That might be fight of the year. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, y'all want my real thoughts on this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Ah, that's a pick 'em. That's a pick 'em. Just because you're entering Fulton's class, you know what I mean? Like he's a champ here. He already got a straight shot at that.
Yeah.
Whoo!
I mean, he deserves it though. He's
Yeah,
holding
no,
up all his titles
bro,
at bantamweight, moving up to super bantamweight.
bro. Naoya Inoue has won boxing tournaments overseas. He's fought top of the top in his weight classes. Like
For a minute.
the guy's a monster. I haven't seen anything like that since probably Manny Pacquiao, and maybe that might not be a good comparison because Inoue is just he's a demon. But you're fighting Stefan Fulton. That to me, bro, that people might not pay too much attention to that fight. I mean, unless you're a boxing purist. But that might be fight of the year. Like Ryan Garcia and Gervonta to me is like the fucking billboard, like
Yeah.
fucking like Superdome sellout fight. But oh my goodness, bro, Fulton versus Inoue is just. Where are you gonna do that? Tokyo Dome or some shit? You got to put that at a big venue because that'll sell out.
Yeah, that's got to be like.
That'll sell out.
That's got to be like one of them like rooftop clubs that they got out there that are massive, like one of them rooftop soccer fields.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That whole like 30,000 people somehow.
No,
on a
it'll sell
rooftop.
out. It'll sell out,
Bro, have them fight on a rooftop in Japan.
dude. I am so excited for that. Like you just put me on. That's a fight. That's fight of the
I'm
year.
shocked you didn't know that.
No, I did not. I've been out the loop for a little bit, but no, that's fight of the year, man. You already know how I feel. Like just the styles, and Fulton ain't no joke. Fulton is
Nah, I mean it's just overall generally a good fight.
no. He solidified, man. Like we all talk about Inoue, rightfully so, but Fulton, like he's been holding it down in his division for a minute now.
Yeah,
And he's
Fulton's
undisputed.
I would say Fulton's not undefeated, right?
Now he's undisputed though.
Yeah, I just mean undefeated. He's got what, 1 or 2 losses?
I think one. I don't know about two. I gotta check the record again. But he I think he just has one loss. If he has two,
It don't matter anyways.
that doesn't. The guy's dangerous, bro.
I would say because 2 losses don't matter. I mean, when you're at the top, you're at the top. Because you could take 2 losses early in your career and still be the best
Exactly.
best person to ever step foot in a
No.
ring or an octagon
Yeah.
or whatever. When people say, "Oh, that guy's not undefeated," listen, there's not many undefeated people in this world.
Yeah. And that fight, honestly, is like.
So yeah, sure, if you're undefeated, you could arguably be
Mhm.
the best fighter ever. But people that have 1 or 2 losses sometimes are even better. It's just it took them a minute to be better. So they might have suffered a first or second, first fight of their career, second fight of their career, and then after that they could still be on like a 20 fight win streak. That's fucking crazy when you think about it. And next thing you know, 10 of those 20 could be the best of the best that stepped in there. So I always hate that argument of, oh, this guy was undefeated. That don't mean a fucking thing.
It doesn't.
Look at who they fought. Who was the first person they fought coming into their career, right? Did they fight some pseudo veteran who was like 10-1 or 9-1? Because 9 fights it's a lot of fights still.
It is.
So, a lot of people are just like, oh, this person's undefeated, so he's better than so-and-so. That ain't always the fucking truth, man. So 1 or 2 losses, 3 losses, 4 losses, 5 losses don't justify nothing because if you're at the top, you're at the fucking top.
That ass.
Simple as that.
And honestly, there's a lot to gain for both guys. I mean, if Fulton beats Inoue, you just beat like a top 5 pound for pound guy in the world. 1 and 2. Inoue has been on a meteoric rise. Like everybody, he's probably one of the scariest guys in the world. Nobody wants to fight him, and the fact that you out here just, if you beat him in any way, decision,
Yeah.
KO, like. That's
Chalk it
impressive. Now, if Inoue, I obviously he has a little bit more to gain to me because he's stepping up. He's going, like he just keeps going.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, at this rate that he's going, bro, he might break or tie the Manny Pacquiao A-division record.
I was going to say, you think he's just here to stop, beat Fulton, and then just jump up again?
I think he's just gonna keep.
I don't
doing
think
it.
he's here for like 2-3 fights. I think
No.
he's here for Fulton,
Yeah.
and then he's on. Because if he beats Fulton, he could beat anybody else in that weight
Yeah,
class.
I think he's anyway. I think is the type of fighter that he just wants to keep testing himself. That's the thing for me. I just think he wants to see how good he really can be.
Yeah, and like I
And-
said, I think he'll keep going. He'll do the Canelo shit where he'll keep going up until he loses,
Yeah.
and then he might move down,
Mhm.
have another fight, and then go back up if he loses. I'm not saying when he loses. I'm saying if.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has his weaknesses.
He could go on a fucking
Yeah.
division tear and just start fucking
Yeah.
cleaning house.
Yeah, and like my thing is like,
But the problem is when he starts getting up there, talent gets a little different.
yeah, I just think this fight is gonna tell a lot.
Yeah.
If he handles Fulton, bro.
Even if he loses, it depends on the fashion that he loses.
Yes, yeah, that's true. But damn, bro, that's a fight. Damn. Like,
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm mad. Hey, I gotta do it in Japan, man. But that's cool. I wish he would have done it here. but
So,
that's-
Caesar Francis, he wants the winner of Pedraza versus Barboza.
huh? I mean, you got an argument for me. It's a good fight.
I think he beats either of them, or one of them, or both of them.
Huh?
I think that fight's a lot better than people think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because,
He can beat both of them.
to be honest, most of the people that probably listen to this are going to be like, who the fuck is Caesar Francis?
Yeah. Cool
You know what
name.
I mean? And then some people will know who Pedraza is, but a lot of people also be like, well, who the fuck is Barboza?
Yeah. Barboza is another under the radar type guy.
He don't talk shit. He just goes in, fights, and gets out. Literally what he does.
Yeah, one of those guys.
His press conferences afterwards are like a minute.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Not even.
He just
He answers the question right to the T, and then he gets the fuck out.
yeah, man.
So that's why you don't really see him much. Pedraza is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely will talk his shit. He'll do what he's got to do. But if you don't entertain his talking shit, he kind of just like leaves you alone after a while.
Yeah. I don't know. I think but Caesar Francis, I mean,
I think Francis, I think he can beat Barboza. I don't think he can beat Pedroza.
yeah, Pedraza, he's the one that fought Teofimo.
Yeah.
I mean, he made Teofimo look a little horrible. So.
That's. I think that was Teofomo's hardest fight.
Oh yeah.
to date.
I mean, it's a new division, obviously, for him.
Yeah.
And it was a suspect win. Damn, I hate saying that about Teo, but
We can do.
he made him.
Sometimes we gotta,
You gotta say it, but he made him look a little average.
even though they're our favorite fighters, we gotta be truthful.
Yeah, you gotta be
sometimes,
truthful.
You know.
But
It's
yeah,
fun
I
being
mean,
biased on
if he
occasion,
comes
but-
out with that version of himself, then Caesar Francis probably doesn't stand a chance.
Nah,
But I don't know.
this fight made me crack up.
What you about to say now, bro?
When I seen this shit, bro, I almost cried from laughing so hard. Literally woke my wife up out of sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was up 2 o'clock in the morning, just fucking laying down in bed, couldn't fall asleep, and this shit popped up.
Oh,
And I was
damn.
like, what? And I laughed.
Oh my god.
Dillian White wants Francis Ngannou.
Man. White,
At this point, this man has got to be just clout chasing, right?
bro. Dillian White, bro. If you don't take your ass home, bro.
If you don't go the fuck to bed, dog.
Sit your ass down and chill the fuck out.
Drink your fucking crumpets and tea, dog.
Bro.
And fucking chill out,
Bro.
homie.
Look, I hope it actually happens. That way, Francis can send this guy to the shadow realm. Like, just
Dillian
think-
White stands no chance here.
no. Look, I'm sorry. I'm a firm believer that Dillian White can't fight. He can't fight anymore, bro.
Oh.
Like Chisora, even though we talk shit about Chisora, and he's clearly done. He should have never fought Fury for a third time. But
I think we should have Dillian and him fight.
that'd
And,
be
and the loser has to forcefully retire for good.
oh my god, loser
'Cause
retires.
I'm so sick of seeing
Chisora,
Chisora
yeah,
and fucking Dillian White.
yeah, that's some WWE stipulation shit right there.
Bro,
Whoever loses retires.
Loser has to go.
Yeah, I mean, I would love
I'm
that.
in.
That'd be a
That
great
ass I'm
one.
in.
Yeah, no, that'd be a great one. I mean, Dillian White, bro, like, no, you're gonna get slaughtered.
I'm so sick of seeing these names.
You're gonna get slaughtered. That's a homicidal case right there. You
He
know?
wants him in the spring. Does Francis take it? Probably fucking not.
Yo, take it. Take it.
Do us all a favor.
Yes, just do it.
Force him into
Give us a little
retirement
taste of what you can do.
before you go into.
Yeah,
Tyson.
you know what I mean? Like, just do it.
Dude, my favorite part of Tyson telling Francis, like saying he wanted Francis, was that he wants Mike Tyson as the fucking referee.
Man, Mike Tyson gonna be
Bro,
all red-eyed and slow-mo. Man,
That's
he,
what I'm saying,
he
dog.
can't be
Like,
focused,
what
dog.
the fuck?
You don't expect him to officiate that shit?
Yeah.
Good luck with that. I'm gonna have to pay that man racks.
There's another fight that made me laugh too.
Oh, no. Not another one.
Diego Sanchez
Oh!
wants to fight Nate Diaz in bare knuckle.
No. Just take that back.
Bro, you're getting clean, Diego.
Yeah, take that back. Bro.
Diego, you're getting cleaned out, dog.
Please take that back.
He said you have to protect your older brother. Diego beat him back in like fucking 2011 or some shit like that. I forget
Stop.
when it was. Like, it was a long time ago. Very long time ago. And I think Diego's holding on to like I beat one of the Diaz brothers, you know? Because people do that shit. They beat somebody and they're like, oh, I beat this man. And now he's like, oh, Nate, you got to defend your older brother. Come fight me in bare knuckle. It's like, hey, bro, Diego, I don't like you. However, Nate, in an unbiased opinion, is going to fucking murder you. Excuse me, in a bare knuckle fight.
Oh, no, he's going to kill him. Look, bro.
There's nothing to it.
It's just like, man, I don't know, man. These guys are.
People are bag chasing. People are bag chasing. But I mean, however, dude, the craziest thing to me is like, it's crazy seeing how much money these other organizations have to throw around. Because like Bare Knuckle said, they sent Francis like one of the largest contracts ever in combat sports history.
Yeah.
But all the guys in heavyweight are like, even if he signs it, I don't want to fight that man.
You're not lying.
Who the fuck wants to fight that guy?
No.
I sure shit know I don't.
No. I wouldn't.
Bare knuckle? People don't even want to fight that man with fucking 4-ounce gloves on.
Bro, Nate Diaz is the type of dude, okay? And then I say this, it's so funny, bro. If you take this man's Chinese food, he'll square up with you right outside.
Yep.
And you can't say no, all right? And he'll probably beat the shit out of you.
He'll probably drag you outside and then beat you up again.
Yes, bro. For Chinese food.
Yeah.
So no, bro. That's without protection. I strongly advise Diego to be like, you know what? I was on something. I don't mean this.
They ain't drug testing over here.
Yeah, you know. I think I was off a little sugar. Just relax.
Yeah.
You don't want that smoke, bro. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't just getting stocked and slapped by Diaz would probably hurt, bro. That'd probably knock me the fuck out. I wouldn't want to see that guy,
That's
bro.
the thing, though, is like Nate's not known for his power, but can you bleed more than him? That's the real question.
Well, I mean,
Like, at what point does the doctor say, okay, this is enough goddamn blood?
yeah, I mean, that's funny. That is comedy. I'll take that.
Yeah.
But
And like I said, man, Francis, I can't wait to see what he ends up doing. I like what he's doing. Y'all can say he's dodging John Jones. Fuck all that nonsense. This man's sticking up for the people underneath him. The situation, he's been in their situation where he's only made, fucking $2,500 from a fight, and then you got to pay gym fees and blah, 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 blah fees, and then next thing you know, you have $500 to your name. And how the fuck you supposed to pay bills with $500? How you supposed to eat? How you supposed to survive off $500?
yeah,
So I see what he's doing, man. He's not doing it for himself. He's doing it for the younger guys, and I respect it. But
I mean-
however, man, I guess people are just whatever. People are like, oh, he's running from John. They don't want to look at the real shit behind it.
yeah. That's how I wanted to talk to you about that too. Like, I think that was going to be a little bit of the conversation we should have. Bet on yourself. It's the whole thing. It's really the whole thing about it. Like, know your worth. And at the end of the day, I don't blame. I don't knock Francis. At first, I was upset. I was like, damn, bro. But then again, the way Dana responded to all that,
Yeah.
like the way he put it out, just wasn't a good look. You know what I mean?
Because when you see what like Francis and his team have said about the situation and like how Dana's handled it, it's kind of like, Dana, why the fuck didn't you just tell us to begin with? Like he turned it down simply because you wouldn't agree to his terms.
Yeah,
And his terms are simple
exactly.
and they're not non-expensive.
And you let that guy walk. It's just
And he'll go get the bag somewhere else, man. And the good thing about boxing, you don't have to sign contracts. You just box whenever you know. Well, you do,
yeah.
but it's just like you're only there for one fight if you want.
That's what I'm saying.
You're there for whatever. You don't have to sign an 8-fight contract.
Yeah,
You
like
could go in, sign one contract, and get the fuck out.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you just if you're not getting what you're worth, and that guy has put a lot into his career. I mean, to take the fight against Gan on two fucked up knees, and like like come on, bro.
Yeah,
You like he's done everything for you. The least you can do is give him that. You know what I mean?
I agree, man. And like I said, he's not asking for much, and none of it's for him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people aren't understanding. They're like, well, what does he need this for? And it's like, it's not for him. It's for the guys that have, listen, they don't have health insurance. So when you look at it, like I said, these guys on the early prelim cards are making $2,500, $3,000. Then they pay gym fees and whatever other fees they got to pay. Dude, they're down to like $600-700, maybe $1,000 of their name. They still got to go pay all their bills, right? They got to pay. They still have to pay their training fees. It's not like they pay their trainers every time they fight. They have to still pay a fee. And then on top of it, like they got to pay for health. They got to pay for their medical expenses. So you literally end up with $200-300. Francis had to pay for both those knee surgeries.
That's my thing.
Out of
Like
cash. There was no insurance like we have
yeah,
that would say, yeah, you know what, we'll cover fucking 80% of it. You have to, out of pocket, you're going to pay like $70.
and that's wild.
You know?
Like we don't. I mean, this is obviously like not the sport that we talk about, but like I mean, I don't know if people know, but it reminds me of this one. I watch wrestling, so this is one girl, Mandy Rose. She was in NXT for WWE or whatever. The most you get paid, and that's a developmental like brand, the most she was paid, and she was women's champ for like 400 something days. All right, she got released over her fan time content or whatever, and with businesses like that, especially public traded companies like that, like WWE and shit, there's if you're making money from an outside source, there's only so much that there's restrictions that they put on you. You know what I mean? So fan time, it went from her posting like bikini shots and all this other shit.
Yeah, I see.
You heard about it.
Yeah.
And the most you'll make on a contract, like on a developmental contract like that, and you're champ, you're top of the division type shit. She was making like $350,000 a year.
Yeah.
In 1 month. The shit that she got released for, they released her because she started posting like nude stuff and all this other shit. In 1 month, she made $1 million. It's all about knowing your worth. You know what I mean? Taking a chance. Like, and I think Francis just came to the point where like, all right, like I did what I had to do for y'all. And the most y'all could do is go by my terms for probably the biggest heavyweight fight in history. And you can't even do that. Can't even give me that.
Yep.
So, and now he's going to leave and literally go get a bigger bag. Like, that's what happens, bro. And I feel like, oh, man, these major companies got to, like, especially the UFC. If you have a star like Francis, like, come on, bro. You don't let that man walk.
Nah, because he's still in his prime.
You don't let him walk. And that's where I think Dana kind of fucked up. And I don't know, man.
He's on this boat of just letting everyone walk at this point, and I don't know if that's good for business.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're definitely lacking star power now.
I think so, too.
no Connor.
They're trying to turn Patty the Baddie into a fucking star.
Yeah, like there's no Connor.
No Francis, who people just watched him simply. Not even that he does anything interesting. It's just solely based off his power.
Yeah. Think about the guys that aren't even active right now. Like I said, no Connor, no Francis now. Who's another one I'm thinking of? Yuri, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Like we don't know when he's gonna come back. You have Leon, but he's like an underground story. He's not really a superstar unless you go overseas. Masvidal star is fading. Like
Kobe's fading.
Kobe, like you don't have
Like
a lot of star
all
power
he really
now.
got is like Volk, Makachev. People hate Hamzat, so he's not even really like a star power.
I mean, he attracts.
Oliveira's not even a star.
And he was at his peak too.
Yeah.
He was at his peak. The guy was taking fights like crazy.
I mean, Raw Rosas might turn into a star someday, but still, he's probably 10 years out from that.
Yeah, and
Max
like
Holloway's lost his. He's still a star, but
it's just not the
I
same.
mean, listen, everyone's gonna watch Max, but like now that he lost to Volk, it's kind of like, okay, what's he gonna do until we get a new champ, right?
Yeah.
So, like, there's just really, when you look at it, it's just like there's really nobody. That star power is gone for sure. Like the draws and stuff, man. And I don't know, right? Because like, I feel like they brought Michael Chandler over thinking that he would draw on a lot of fans, which he does.
He does. It's just he doesn't.
He's not a star.
Yeah, and he's not winning. It doesn't help when you don't win.
Yeah.
And that sucks because I like Michael Chandler. But
I just think it's sad when your top star is Patty Pimblett. I'm sorry. Like, I like Patty. I really do. But it's just like, usually your champions are guys that are at the top.
Mhm.
Patty's not at the top yet. So that's why I say it's sad when he's your star, because he's not even at the top yet.
exactly.
Now, if he was at the top like Connor was, I
Mhm.
would say, okay, that's fine. That's a big star you got. But as of right now, it's like he's not even a champion. So I don't know, man. I just feel like he's just letting people walk, and it's not
smart.
It's not smart. At
Eh.
some point, he's got to be like, yo, what the fuck do I have to do?
Yeah, you
What
have,
do I got to give up?
and that's my thing. Like you have potential stars, but nobody's solidified yet. You don't know how it's gonna turn out. Like Sean O'Malley, he says the UFC needs a superstar right now, and he thinks he's it. Well, you never know. We got to see how it works out for Sean down the road. But besides Sean, I mean, you can't take Patty serious either. Like you're right. Like there's not much you have to work with.
Yeah.
You're counting on the roster you have now, with the divisions you have now, to do something. And besides Volk and Makachev, which, like I said, I think me and you agree are probably the only two, if they're even superstars out there right now. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't think it's enough, bro.
Cody said that Dana is just used to another star coming up again at some point. He's not wrong, but the thing with that is, I mean, that's a good point.
No, it's a great point.
Because it's always been star after star. But I feel like they're at a stall right now where there is not another up-and-coming star besides Patty and maybe
Yeah,
Raw Rosas.
like just think of when the UFC was at its peak, when you had Notorious Connor, when you had John Jones, when you had Anderson Silva, like
Yeah,
there was
Nogueira, like you had a whole bunch.
there
of
was a
people.
legitimate bona fide star, Ronda Rousey, a legitimate bona fide star
I mean,
in
you can
every
keep going.
division.
Forrest Griffin, Chuck Liddell, like Randy Couture, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, like there was.
Frank Mir, Mirko Krokop. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like there was a certified star in every
like,
division, most divisions, and now
there
it's
were
not
5
like
or
that.
6.
Yeah, now it's not like that.
No, not anymore. So like, I could see his point there.
Yeah,
But I just think right now there's not that person. And then he told me Patty's gonna be a superstar and stop hating. First of all, like I said, I like Patty, but he's not at the top. He hardly beat Flash Gordon, and Flash Gordon's only a top 15 person.
yeah.
So until I see him fight somebody in the top 10, that man is not on his way to the top. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
That last fight was pathetic.
Yeah.
And I know people have their bad days.
Yeah.
But you got to hold him accountable, because a bad day in the UFC could have you
Yeah.
fucking sitting on a stool wondering what fucking round it is, not realizing that it's the medical doctor
No.
with a fucking flashlight in your eyes.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
There's one guy that I like watching. He's in the heavyweight division. He's the one that does that somersault and lands on his ass. Who is that dude?
Is it Chris Curtis? Not Chris Curtis.
Oh, fuck, no. He's a funny dude. Very fat.
Big dude. Yeah.
Big fat dude.
He missed weight in his last fight somehow.
I know. Oh, fuck.
I can't think of his name.
He drank beer with the crowd. I love that guy. Whoever his name is, he puts on entertaining fights, and he's actually legit.
I guess when we're talking stars, Tai Tuivasa, right?
Tai Tuivasa, yeah,
Derek Lewis lost his star power.
That's sad. Like, you're seeing all this.
I like Derek Lewis strictly based off of his interviews, right? That's why we like people.
Mm-hmm.
We like the way they handle themselves
Mm-hmm.
in the ring and outside the ring. And he was on that tear, and everyone liked him, and his conferences were fucking hilarious, right? We were in the middle of like a fucking borderline World War III with Russia, and he's like, hey, Trump called me before a fight and told me to whoop that Russian's ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's funny shit. It's an edgy joke because the world was in a weird place at the time, right?
Yeah, it's just
and
not
everyone
the
was
same,
kind of
man.
like, oh, yeah, we fucking love that guy. And then he goes on a little losing streak, and it's like, you understand that you like people for what they do, but then it's like, we need you to win. In order for us to keep liking you, we need those press conferences. We need those after-fight interviews. It's just like, now that we're not getting those, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
who's Derek Lewis?
Yeah. So.
Right? And now everyone, I guarantee you, anybody here is going to be putting their money on Sergey Spivak
Yeah.
when they fight.
So basically, the whole bottom line of the story is that Dana, you shouldn't let stars go, especially your superstars. And you need stars, and that's the whole point.
Yeah.
So Francis, go get the bag. Dana, you got to figure some shit out.
Cody. So, yeah, Cody, I mean, Sean O'Malley is enjoyable to watch, right? He's enjoyable to watch fight.
Mm-hmm.
His press conferences are okay.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like, he has the ability to be a star, but he's just not right now.
Nah, the Jan did elevate his stock.
Yeah, 100%.
But-
I'm not saying he's...
No.
Listen, he's right there on the... If he goes
He's on
out
the cusp.
there
Yeah.
and even in any way, shape, or form, even cuts Aljo, that man is a star.
Mm-hmm.
Because so many people fucking hate Aljo.
Yeah.
So if he could go out there and beat that fuck out of him,
Mm-hmm.
he's getting that superstar status.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I don't know if you have anything to touch on that.
Nah, I think that was it for me, bro.
And then Cody also said, the guy from Arkansas talking about Bryce Mitchell, he found interesting. Yeah, but Bryce, after losing to Ilya Taporia,
Oh.
that star status went down because people realized that, like, he can use the flu or whatever as an excuse. It is what it is. I understand it, though. Like, you know, if he did have the flu,
Tough.
and he wanted to go in there, he needed the money. I get it.
Tough. Yeah.
But still, it's just like,
It's like any sport. If you're good enough to go win,
yeah.
excuses are out the
We've
window.
all had the flu,
Yeah.
and that shit puts you down bad.
Yeah.
If you're in enough shape to walk out of the tunnel and make your way down there,
Yeah.
I think you're
wild.
okay.
Yeah, you're good. It's like Patty Mahomes with his ankle.
And then he said Derek Lewis will be a legend on his own with or without the UFC, and I disagree with that.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. It's not the same. Everything.
I disagree with that simply because without the UFC, he's a nobody.
Yeah.
I really like Derek Lewis. I do. I think he's funny. I think he's great. But if he never had that interview because my balls are hot, he's a nobody. He really is. Like, nobody knew how long he's been in the UFC
Exactly.
prior to that.
Exactly. Nobody was talking about Larry Lewis.
So he was a star for a very short window.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just faded away. Yeah, sure. Will he go down as a legend in some people's book? 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's just like, I think without the UFC, he's a nobody.
You're not wrong, bro.
I really like him, but I just think that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
So
I mean, but shit, I think that's all I got.
that's all I got too, man.
So,
there's no UFC fights this weekend.
yeah, I can't think of anything boxing-wise either.
Well,
so.
let me look it up real quick. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Oh yeah. So next week is Lewis versus Spivak.
Okay, so we'll definitely
Um,
we gotta touch on the episode.
Well,
Hopefully something eventful happens.
I'm only gonna touch on 3 fights.
Okay, yeah, we'll get on that.
4 fights.
And next week we also have the interview, right? Is that next week?
Yeah, next Saturday.
Okay, next Saturday.
So this fight card here is weird because it's prelim starts at 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Main card starts at 1 a.m.
Oh
because
wow!
they're in somewhere else. They're in Japan or Tokyo or somewhere out there.
Holy shit!
So that's why I'm only gonna talk about 4 fights because if I'm being honest with you, I don't really know. This fight card's filled with people from Japan,
Oh wow!
and I'm not very familiar with all the Japanese fighters. So I'll do my research.
Yeah.
And next Friday, I'll try my best.
No, we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
But I'll definitely make it my duty to research all these fighters on here, and I'll be able to go in depth a little bit more. But the only ones that I really know are Duho Choi,
Yeah.
Marcin Tybura, Jung Da-un, and Derek Lewis. Obviously going against Sergey Spivak. But Jung Da-un is going against Devin Clark. So
Oh, okay.
I know I know Devin Clark. Marcin Tybura, I know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting Ivanov, and then Kyle Nelson versus Duho Choi.
Yeah, I
So
definitely have to do some research.
that's like literally the only 4 that I really know off of that card. Like this, like I said, this card is just, I don't know. It's a UFC fight night too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's a
So
free card.
we just got to dig deep a little bit.
yeah, I'll have to, like I said, I'll definitely have to do my research on that because it's
Yeah. So I mean, it's quiet for
yeah.
kind of both sports, but fight nights next week.
Yeah, because there's nothing.
Yeah, I can't think of anything for boxing right now. So I think ESPN is having a fight night next Friday. I think there's a fight night.
Yeah.
So I have to check that out. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna check this. We're at the end. So
But yeah, so basically, nothing really this weekend. And then right after that, we have the big fight with Islam versus Volk.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, this weekend's kind of just really.
I mean, tomorrow
nothing.
there
We
is.
got BKFC on tonight.
Yeah, I know
in
tomorrow.
Myrtle Beach.
Tomorrow, Arthur better BF, heavyweight.
Okay.
He's fighting Anthony Yarde, 12 rounds.
That's ending in like the 4th.
Yeah, for the WBC, WBO, and IBF light heavyweight titles. So
Yeah.
basically, for 3 of the 4 straps. It's a decent fight if you want to watch it. I'm a big better BF guy.
Yeah, if you're into combat sports and you're looking for something to watch.
Yeah, that's on ESPN Plus. So.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Well, other than
That's
that,
definitely something to
I mean,
check
that's other than that, I mean, boxing it doesn't have much besides the better BF versus Yarde, but I'd tune in. I mean, I probably will. I mean, I know. I actually know. I got the Royal Rumble to watch tomorrow.
I'll be in PA tomorrow, so.
But all right, yeah. So next week we got our Friday episode like normal, and
A Saturday episode.
Saturday we have the interview with Sam Alvey.
Yep.
So
Smiling Sam Alvey.
So definitely big weekend next weekend for y'all. As always, comments, questions, all that concerns everything. Our social media platforms. Give us stuff to talk about. Always and the support is the reason why we do what we do. So we can only say thank you guys as we do every week.
Yeah.
And yeah, stay safe out here, man. For real.
Yes, sir.
But that's it for me. You good?
I'm out.
All right. Well, this is Duvet signing off.
And Jay, out.